What is going on, X Factor Nation? We are back with yet another daily show. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having an awesome holiday time and has a very, very happy new year. A lot of games last night, a lot of really, really solid performances around the league. Had a lot of guys score over 40 points last night. So let's jump right into it. First, we had the Washington Wizards travel to Orlando to take on the Magic, where the Wizards won this game 119 to 100, starting to pick up a couple wins for the Wizards. Kristaps Porzingis had a big night with 30 points and 13 rebounds. Big night for him. Monty Morris led the way with assist-wise with 10 assists, only 2 turns. I think Kristaps is an all-star, plain and simple. I think the kid's just balling this year, looking like more of himself. The last couple of years been struggling, but 22 points on the year, 9 rebounds. I think dude's just balling. For the Magic, didn't get in a fight this game. Franz Wagner had 28 points and 8 assists. A big night for him, but they could not pick up the win. For the Lakers, LeBron led the way as they traveled to Atlanta to pick up a 130 to 121 win. LeBron James with 47 points. Big night for him. He also had 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and 1 assist away from a triple double. So big night for the King. Thomas Bryant had 17 rebounds, which is a notable stat. And Russell Westbrook did have 11 assists for the Hawks. Just not a lot going on right now in Atlanta. Sorry, Hawks fans. Trae Young did have 29 points, but just looking a little bleak out there in Hawk Nation. Phoenix Suns lost a couple here in a row. Traveled to Toronto where they lost again, 104 to 113. Gary Trent Jr. led the way for the Raptors with 35. No Devin Booker. DeAndre Ayton had a really bad night, 2 of 10 from the field. Chris Paul did have 20 points, 12 assists. So good to see him back healthy and playing well. Next game, the Detroit Pistons traveled to the Chicago Bulls home arena, and they picked up a loss. They lost 118 to 132 in favor of the Bulls. Jaden Ivey had 22 points, good for the rookie. For the Bulls, Zach LaVine, hot trade name, 43 points, big night for him, and a big win for the Bulls. See if they're going to blow it up or not. We shall see. Timberwolves traveled to Milwaukee where they lost yet again, 114 to 123. For the T-Wolves, again, no Karl-Anthony Towns, been dealing with that big injury. Anthony Edwards did have 30 points, also did not have Rudy last night. Another big night for the best player in the league, in my opinion. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 43 points, 20 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 14 23 from the field. Absolute freak. Nothing else to say about it. Philadelphia traveled to New Orleans where they took on the Pelicans, where they lost 116, 127 in favor of the Pels. Joel Embiid did have 37 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. So he continues to stay on his heater. But they did lose this game. I think Tyrese Maxey is set to come back here soon, so that's great for them. James Harden had 20 points, 10 assists. But for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson, 36 points. But story of the night, CJ McCollum, 42 points, 11 threes made, broke a franchise record. Really big night for CJ. This team's just hitting on all cylinders. Still no BI, but no problem for them. Next game, Miami traveled to Denver to take on the red hot Denver Nuggets. They lost 119, 124 in favor of the Nuggets. Tyler Hero had a big night, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He's had a really solid year, 21 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, just inserting that starting lineup and it hasn't slowed down. So really cool to see there. Nikola Jokic, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists. What else can you say about the Joker? Looking like a top 5 player in the league, as always. Portland traveled to Golden State where they took on the Warriors, where the Warriors won this game 118, 112. A much needed win, in my opinion, for the Warriors, just to get above 500, just to get going. I know they don't have Steph right now. For the Trailblazers, Damian Lillard had a huge night, 34 points on the night. For Golden State, Jordan Poole, 41 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Excuse me. And then Klay Thompson, 31 points, 7-15 from deep. So good to see him playing well. In the last game of the night last night, Utah Jazz traveled to Sacramento to take on the Kings, where the Kings won this game 126-125. Kevin Huerter hit a 3-pointer with 9.2 seconds left, the go-ahead 3. So good night for him. And he also, with that go-ahead 3, did have 30 points. Sabonis had 28 and 11 and 8. And D Fox had 24 points, 10 assists. So big night for the Kings all around. And for the Jazz, Larry Bird, my all-star, another all-star pick, Larry Marketing. Check out that video. 36 points to lead the way. So really big night around the league. Had a lot of top performers. Today we have quite a few games. Big sports day. Have the college football playoffs and some really good college basketball as well. Go Cats! Let's see. Clippers going to Indiana to take on the Pacers. Give me the Clippers on the road. Not what I thought they would be, but still playing well, and I think they get a win on the road. Cleveland going to Chicago. I think Cleveland wins this game easily. I know Chicago's riding a high, but got to go with the Cavs, man. Red hot. Give me the Knicks over the Houston Rockets. Knicks going to Houston, taking on the Rockets. Give me the Knicks to go above 500. Red hot Brooklyn Nets going to the ice cold Charlotte Hornets. Give me the Nets. Pick a lot of the road teams. First home team, I'm going to get the Spurs upsetting the Mavs here on the road in San Antonio. So not really a big road trip for the Mavs, but I like the Spurs in this one. Kellen Johnson. Detroit going to Minnesota. I think Minnesota gets a much-needed win against a really bad Detroit Pistons team. 76ers going to Oklahoma City. I think the Sixers bounce back here, get a win, have a big game for Joel Embiid. New Orleans going to Memphis, take on the Grizzlies. A really, really good matchup. Give me the Pels on the road. Love what they've been doing. Last game of the night, Heat going to Utah. Give me the Jazz as the Jazz win the last game of the night. Big night in the NBA. Big night in the sports world. Hope everybody enjoy it. Again, hope everybody continues to have a happy holidays, and has a very, very happy new year. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to like these videos. We have a ton of content out, a lot of content coming out. So make sure to stay tuned for all that. Hit the notification bell. We'll see you guys next time. God bless and peace out.